Hello guys, I hope you are doing really well. Today I have with me the latest Penstar E-Note Pro. It's a 10.3-inch color e-ink tablet with Kaleido 3 display. And in this video, I am going to show you 15 powerful features for this tablet. So let's start. The first feature is about multitasking. For example, you are reading a book and you want to take notes in the meantime. So what you have to do, first of all, you have to bring down this quick settings panel, and then from here you have to select split view, and then it will ask you for the note location. So I will press OK, and then it will open notes in the split screen. Now you can open a new note and then you can start taking your notes. In the meantime, you can also read your book as well. The next thing is you can also add content from this book to your notes. So what you have to do, first of all, you have to make your selection. So I will start selecting this text. So I will select it till here. And then here we have this option of copy. So I will select it, and then inside your notes you have to open this insert tool, and then from here you have to select this text tool, and then you can add your text. So I will change the location of this text box, and then I will simply paste this text. So here you can see the same text is now available inside my notes. Now you can completely edit this text as well. So for example, you can use this keyboard to edit this text. So I want to edit this text, I can easily edit it. You can also use other tools as well. So for example, I want to highlight this text. So I will select the marker tool, and then I can easily highlight this text. The next feature is about voice recording while taking your notes. For example, you have a lecture going on and you want to do the audio recording of that lecture. So you can select this mic icon. It will start recording the audio, and in the meantime, you can also take your notes. Once you finish with your recording, you can select this done option. Your recording will automatically save to your notes. You can also minimize it. So you can select this arrow from here, and you can see your recording is available over here. You can also change the position of this recording anywhere inside your notes. The next thing is you can add multiple audio recordings. So how to access these recordings? So you have to open your recording, and then from here you have to select this arrow, and here it will show you all of your recordings. The next feature is about mark screen. For example, you are scrolling through a website and now you want to annotate this website. So first of all, you have to bring down this quick settings panel, and then from here you have to select mark screen. It will show you different tools on top, and then you can start annotating this website. You can also use this marker tool if you want to highlight any text in this website. The next thing is if you want to scroll down, you can select this arrow from here, and then you can easily scroll down, and then you can continue with your annotations. Once you finish with your annotations, you can select this save option and your annotations will be saved. The next thing is how to access all of your annotations. So you have to select this list option from here. It will show you all of your annotations. Now you can also export them. First of all, you have to select this batch edit option, then you have to select your annotations, and then here we have this export option. So I will select it, and here you have three different options. So you can export them as a PDF, as an image, or as a QR code. You can also add these annotations to your notes as well. The next feature is about voice to text transcription. For example, you are in a meeting and you want to generate a live transcription of that meeting. So you can use this voice to text app, which is pre-installed in this tablet. First of all, you have to select this new option, and then from here you have to select start recording. So it will start recording the audio of that meeting, and it will also show you the live transcription over here. You can also take your notes in the meantime. So I can use my pen, and then I can also take my notes. Once you finish with your recording, you can select this end option from here. So all of your text is available. Now you can also edit this text as well. So here we have this edit option. So I will select it, and now you can easily edit this text. The next thing is you can also generate a summary of this transcription as well. So here we have have this minutes option. So I will select it, and then it will generate a summary for that transcription as well. You just have to wait for a few seconds. So here you can see the summary of that transcription. Now you can also export it. The next feature is about book annotations. For example, I open this book from my library and now I want to annotate this book. First of all, I will select this pencil icon from top right corner. Here it will show me different tools, and now I will start making my annotations. The next thing is you can also add different shapes. So here we have this shape tool. So I will select it, and now I can create any shape inside this book. You can also take notes. First of all, I will close this annotation tool, and now for example, I will move to the next page, and now I want to take notes. First of all, I have to make my selection. So I will start selecting this text. So I will select it till here, and here we have this notes option. So I will select it, it will open a new page, and here you can add your notes. Once you finish with your note taking, you can select this save option and these notes will save. The next thing is you can also change the theme. So you have to tap in the middle, and then here we have this dark theme option. So I will select it, and here you can see the dark theme for this book. You can also do the font customization as well. So again, you have to tap in the middle, and here at the bottom we have different options. The first option is about display. So you can select it, and here you can do customization for your font. You can also access table of content. So again, you have to tap in the middle, and here we have this contents option. So you can select it, and here it will show you the table of content for your book. One more thing I want to mention here is below this video, you see this like button. If you press it like this, it will change its color. You can try this experiment. And now let's talk about notes. So the first feature is about converting your handwriting to text. So for example, you write something with your pen and now you want to convert it into text. So first of all, you have to select these three dots, and then here we have this option of convert to text. So I will select it, and then it will start recognizing your handwriting, and then it will show you the final result. So here you can see it convert my handwriting to text. If there is a mistake, you can also use this re-recognition option. So I will select it, and then it will start re-recognizing your handwriting. You can also share this text as an email. So you have to select this share icon. It will be automatically added to the body of your email. You can also edit it, and then you can send it. The next feature is about shape tool. So you can create different shapes inside your notes. So you have to select this insert tool, and inside this insert tool we have two different options. The first option is about one stroke shape. So I will select it, and now I can draw any shape inside my notes, and then it will convert it into a neat shape. The second option is about pre-designed shapes. So here we have different shapes available. You can select any shape. For example, I will select this triangle, and then I can easily draw it on my notes. And now let's talk about pen tool. So I will open this pen tool, and here we have a lot of options available. So you can select pencil, you can select ballpoint. We also have the option for brush, pen, dip pen and marker. You can also change the line size. You can also change the thickness. You can also change the color. You can also customize tail eraser. So at the back side of this pen, we have this eraser. So you can also customize it. You can also enable this AI scribble erase option. So I will enable it. And now if I scribble on my handwriting, it will be erased from my notes. The next thing is on this pen, we have three different buttons. So you can customize these buttons as well. So how to customize these buttons? So again, you have to open this pen tool, and here we have this button setting. So I will select it, and then from here you can completely customize these buttons. The next feature is about templates. So there are a lot of templates available. So you have to select this templates icon. It will open the page for templates. And then from here, you can select any template. These templates are categorized into different sections. So here we have a planning template. Then we have this creative template. We also have the option for lifestyle template. You can also add your own custom template as well. So for example, I will select this creative template, and then from here, I will select this perspective perspective 1. So I will just select it and then it will be added to my notes. And now let's talk about categorization. So you can categorize your notes according to folders and subfolders. So you have to select this categories section, and here you can see I create these folders, and inside these folders I also create a subfolder, and inside this subfolder I create my notes. So how to create these folders? So inside this category section, here we have this folder icon. So you have to select it, and then here you can give it any name. So I will just type a random name and then I will press OK. So here you can see a new folder has been created. Now how to create a subfolder? So here we have these three dots. So you have to select it, and then here we have this option of new subcategory. So I will select it, and then you just have to give it any name, and then I can add any name, and then I will press OK. So here you can see a new subfolder has been created. So same way you can categorize your notes. The next feature is about palm rejection. For example, if I rest my hand on this tablet and then if I try to write something, here you can see I can easily write and there are no spots on screen, which means this tablet supports palm rejection. You can also export your notes. So what you have to do, first of all, you have to select these three dots, and then here we have this option of share and export. So I will select it, and then you have to select your notes. So for example, I select this note, and here we have this option of share to. So here we have 4 different options. So you can share your notes to your email, you can generate QR code, you can export your notes as a PDF, and you can also export your notes as an image file as well. You can also sync and backup your notes, and then you can use them in other devices. So you have to select these three dots, and then here we have this option of cloud sync. So I will select it, and then you have to enable this automatic sync to cloud. You can also download this Penstar app on your phone, and then you can access your notes through your mobile phone as well. You can also annotate PDF files in this tablet. For example, I open this PDF file and now I want to annotate this PDF file. So I will select this pen icon from top right corner, and here I have different tools, and now I will start making my annotations. You can also use other tools. For example, you want to underline some text. So first of all, you have to make your selection. So for example, I will select this text till here, and now I want to underline it. So here we have this underline option. So I will select it, and then you can select any color, and then here you can see the text is underlined. You can also capture any specific part from this PDF file. So you just have to tap in the middle of a screen, and here we have this excerpt option. So I will select it, and then I will press OK. And now for example, I want to capture this image. So I will start selecting this image. So I will select this image. So a screenshot has been taken for this image. Now you can copy it, you can share it, and you can save it to your gallery. And now let's talk about Microsoft 365 app. So this app is pre-installed in this tablet. So you can use Excel sheets, you can use PowerPoint presentations, and you can also use Word documents as well. You can also use create option. So I will select it, and here we have these ready-made templates available for presentations, for Excel sheets, and for Word documents as well. Now for example, if I select this search option, and now I will open this Excel sheet, and here you can see I can access this Excel sheet, and I can also work on this Excel sheet as well. And now let's talk about smart buttons and shortcuts. So on left side of this panel, on this black side, we have different shortcuts and smart buttons. You can only access these buttons through your pen. You cannot access them through your fingers. So for example, I want to open settings for this tablet. So I will select this settings button, and then it will open settings for my tablet. On extreme left, we have these solid buttons. So for example, here we have this back button or refresh button. Here we have volume button, and on this side we have quick settings panel button. The next thing is this tablet also has adjustable front light. So I will open my quick settings panel, and here you can see I can completely adjust the brightness for this tablet. So for example, I will bring it to 0 level, and here you can see the brightness, and now I will start increasing the brightness for this tablet, and then I will bring it to maximum level. So here you can see the brightness at level 30. The next thing is you can also adjust the color temperature. So from here I can easily adjust the color temperature. So for example, if you want to read for a longer period of time, you can adjust the color temperature for this tablet. You can also use this lights out option. You can use daytime, and you can also use this nighttime option. This tablet also has this 8 megapixel rear camera, so you can use it for scanning of documents. The next thing is you can also sync or backup your notes, your books, or your annotations to third-party apps, for example, Google Drive. So first of all, you have to open Cloud Drive, and then from here you have to set up your cloud storage integration. So here you can see we have the option for Dropbox, Google Drive, and OneDrive. You can also use calendar app, and then you can select any date, and then you can add your reminders. So you can use this pen tool. You can also use this text tool if you want to add any text. It will be automatically saved. You can also add different events. So from here you can add the details of any event, and then you can press OK, and it will be saved to your calendar. You can easily transfer documents, images, PDF files, or books using Wi-Fi transfer. So this app is pre-installed. So you just have to select Start Wi-Fi transfer. It will generate this QR code and this web link, and then you can transfer file from your mobile phone or through your PC. So this is for today's video. Please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much.